Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna go over my very first mini deck. It's not actually mine, it's actually for my daughters. And this one is by Nicoletta Ciccoli or Kekoli. I'm not sure how that is pronounced exactly, but this is her mini deck tarot. This one I think is by Lo Scarabeo. Yep. That would be the image of Lo Scarabeo. Alrighty. So it is a multilingual deck. Not necessarily multilingual. It just means that the little book inside goes over it in multiple languages. Right? English, Italian, Spanish, French, Portuguese, and probably Russian. Let's see the back again. Might be Russian. Yep. Okay. So, a national deck, right? It has the typical little white book. Nothing big because it is a small deck of cards. And for whatever reason, right, okay, so sectioned off. English, other languages to follow. Small little black and white book. And who is it by, actually? The artwork is by Nicoletta. And I might have seen that before, might have not. Anyway, this was copyrighted in 2020, so that would be this year. And it does come heat shrinked, just like many other decks do come heat shrinked. But like a cigarette pack, it has this convenient little plastic unwrapping. Alright. Follow Lo Scarabeo. And then these are the backs of the cards. Now you're probably wondering if I could compare it to something else. Okay, so these are really, really small cards. Do you remember doing the Sweet Twilight? Okay. Sweet Twilight is about a little thinner, like this way, width-wise, from the Rider-Waite, but this is what I have to compare it to at the time, and it is much smaller than this card. So it does fit really nicely in your hand. It could probably fit in your pocket. If you're doing readings on the go, this would probably be the deck for you. And we're just gonna flip through. Now, okay, this deck wasn't really like the images weren't assigned to, like, this one wasn't assigned to the Fool. It was more like these images were placed on these cards but don't have any correspondences, so you'd have to kind of make those correspondences happen for yourself. Again, really small. Some very Alice in Wonderland kind of vibe to it. Some cards very interesting. Like, I like this one. Yeah. So I guess some of her artwork that was assigned to these cards actually do have a pretty good representation of what they mean compared to the Rider-Waite. But I guess it's something you'd have to be completely open-minded to. Yeah, I don't often get to read people's comments, like actually sit down and read people's comments and feedbacks, and like some people are really rude about stuff. But anyhow, some very interesting. Like, I like this card for whatever reason. I can't really explain why. but I do. Very, very small cards. I actually got these from my daughter. She expressed a certain interest in wanting a deck. I like that one too. So I thought I would get one for her, but I didn't really know what to get her. I asked her if she wanted a regular size one, and she said no because she can't hold all the cards in her hand. So I said okay. Well, what do you think? Oh, look, the little cup emblem, just as a reminder. And she chose this one. Granted, there aren't a lot of mini decks that are up on Amazon. Oh, 5 of Cups. So when she was making a selection, or the option she did choose from, they weren't very they weren't like large amounts of mini decks, because I guess minis aren't that popular. So I mean, I think there's this one, the Steampunk, the original Rider-Waite's, and the original Rider-Waite's just bore her to death. So I got her one of these. What are we in? Pentacles? And I like this one too. I don't even really know why, but it kind of reminds me of Coraline. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a Tim Burton person. I like the big eye paintings. And I don't know. I'm a Libra, so I just naturally love art, even if it's, no matter how different it is. Ooh, she is on the cover of the box. Yeah, wands, I believe. Very interesting imagery. Very different, out of the box. I love this kind of stuff. I was always into Shel Silverstein and Tim Burton and who else? Stephen King. Oh, cool. I like that one too. But I think she'll like these because they're a little fun. They're not too dark and weird. Yeah. But I get this Alice in Wonderland kind of circus vibe from it. You know. But it's something soft enough and not too risque for kids. So I'm okay with it for her anyway. Plus, I like this deck, but I don't really know how much I like it, so I didn't want to get a full-size one. And I believe that these were only like $12.99 or $13 something for it. And look how small they are. Look how convenient. Like, my hands are small. Like, I have child hands. Really, maybe not child hands, maybe 10-year-old hands, but I got small hands, and they sit in the hand really nicely. You can shuffle. I probably wouldn't what people call rifle shuffle, but what other people might be familiarized as the bridge shuffle, where you cut it in half like this and do like that. I think they're too small to do that. That would probably create a crease right in the center. But aside from all of that, I think this is a really cool deck. It's something cool I think kids could probably have in their pockets, or you know, be cool enough to learn. This also kind of reminds me of, you guys saw the Deviant Moon Tarot, which I also have, I think, on review here. But that kind of art, this kind of art, just the wonkiness of everything, stuff like the Oddities Oracle, maybe even the zombie one, but I definitely like the Sweet Twilight. All right, here's the thing with this. They don't make these little thumb things that are usually really convenient. So it will be something for them to have to, I don't know, maybe kids will have an easier time with it. But this is for my darling who felt like she needed a deck of her own. So I hope she enjoys it. She'll probably, when kids want to get into this, I'm all for it. I am. I really am. But, they gotta learn how to keep them together. They gotta learn that. And I personally think that it's okay. The fact that they can't read the little white book, or most kids who become interested in the beginning aren't able to read as well as we can at our age. But the fact that they can't read that little book is awesome, because then they can make put their own intuitive connections to the cards instead of actually knowing the meanings. But maybe you could teach them that later as a small influence to what they could make connections to. But I think it's cool that she wants to do this. I have 3 daughters and a son, so the 2 older daughters are like way into it, and they're like, "Mom, I need one. Can I have one?" And we talk about it and discuss it and stuff. But the 9-year-old and the 7-year-old are starting to show interest. So some of the tarot cards that are not too boring and can fit in their hands and they don't get frustrated with or bend them, they can totally do it. Anyways, you guys, I want to thank you guys for this. Thank you all for hanging in there and joining me while I do this flip through. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have seen that deck before, but it's just some decks that are coming into our lives, becoming a part of the collection in our homes, and we thought that we would share them with you. COVID is making it hard for everybody. I hope you guys are doing your best that you can possibly do, and even better. I hope a lot of you guys are bonding with your families even more, and finding the good things while all of this is happening. I think the universe is telling us to slow down and make more human connections than the evolution of technology is taking off, and I think that we are being asked to make more human connections and not forget about that, because we are social creatures. But this is the end of this. Don't want to bore you too much with all of that, because you guys know. I hope you guys take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of September. October is coming around the corner. Thank you guys. God bless, and I'll see you soon. Bye.